Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm doing a Forever 21 haul. I've just picked up a few things between last week and this week, and I looked down and I was like, oh my god, it's a lot of stuff. So why not show you guys? So there's a Forever 21 really close to my office, so instead of ordering online like I normally do, I've actually started to stop by at lunchtime and just grab a few things here and there. That way I don't have to do a whole shopping trip and order 50 things, not that many, order 10 things and then have to return 3. And if you know Forever 21, you do know their return policies. I think 21 days if you buy it in store. I think even online, it's 21 days and they only give you store credit, which is stupid. If you return it online, you can get your money back. But as I found out, if you're in South Carolina and you're mailing it back to California, by the time you spend money, your own money, sending it back to them, you might as well keep it or just take it to the store and get store credit, because you're gonna burn like $16 just mailing it back, especially if the item's like $17. You just wasted your time. So yes, that being said, the first item is this top. It's cropped, and it's because I have a lot of high-waist skirts. I do not have a flat belly in any way, shape, or form, but I have a lot of high-waist skirts that I like to wear crop tops with. It just is more flattering on my figure because I'm not really skinny. And I love the back because of these buttons. It's just something about that. I love to collect things that are styled like this, and they're very rare for me. I never really find them in stores, so when I find them, I grab them. So I already wore this to church, as you can tell, but I don't have the tag on it, but I'll try to link it below if I can find it. Another item I thought would go really well with that color, actually, which is out of my comfort zone. Even this is out of my comfort zone. I don't wear mustardy colors. I usually do black, white, more black, more white, maybe gray, more black and more white. You get the idea. So this skirt is very mustardy, and it's short, but it's really snug and it's really thick. I don't know if you can see this material, and it's just really stretchy as well. So it'll hug you in all the right places and just kind of grab onto your waist. So it makes it look like you have a shape even if you don't. And so I thought I would pair this with the shirt. I mean, these two colors, as you can see, are kind of crazy, but with the right accessories, right shoes, right makeup, I think I could pull it off. I just wouldn't take any pictures because it's probably gonna look a little interesting. I should mention that the reason I have that skirt, or I got that skirt, was because I've gotten 2 similar skirts, which I will show you now, from Forever 21 that worked really, really well for me, that I kind of wanted to collect more of the same thing in different colors. So originally, some months back, or maybe even last year, I had found this skirt, which is the same as that other skirt, but longer. See how long this is? But it's high waist and it's so stretchy. It's the same exact style, it's just longer. I'll show you them next to each other. See the length difference? So one's almost midi length. And I used to wear this to work all the time because it looked really good, but you know, it's black, it looks very professional, and I just kind of like that about it. And of course I went back in the next day after getting the black one and I was like, I want it again. So I got it in this color because I love this color. And just same thing, it's midi length, very beautifully stretchy, and just it looks really good. And plus it has like, I'll say like almost horizontal looking stripes, so it makes you look taller than you actually are. I'm only 5'2", so I wear heels and I need all the help I can get. So for work, I always need some kind of sweater because my office is always really chilly. I don't know why, they just... Anyway, my office is always very cold, so I actually have a jacket that I leave at work. And as soon as I get to work, it's like my uniform, I just yank it on. No matter how cute or ugly I was going in, it's perfect because it's like a loose jacket and it just zips right up. But it's not on its own, it's not that warm. It's just the company logo, you know, jumper. So I wanted another one. And so I went to Forever 21 yesterday and I saw this lovely, I'm trying to show you this design here. But pretty much what caught my eye was the zipper here. How cool is that? So it goes down on this side like this, like asymmetric almost, and on the other side as well like this. So it doesn't close up. It's just one of those jackets that's that falls loosely like this. And so I really like jackets like this because I have a lot of a few thick scarves that I love to layer, because I used to live in Boston, and in the winter in Boston you want to layer. you want to layer like if possible, because in the buildings it's a bit warm, and then outside it's freezing snow, and like you're trudging through like muddy, slushy, melted snow. So you want layers so you can, you know, get comfy at work, move around, move your arms, and then you want to be like buttoned up to the T hat and everything when you step outside the building. So coming from that, this is not so bad, but I still don't like winter. Africans, I don't like winter. So another thing I wanted was a bomber jacket, because if you are on YouTube, you know everybody in London is rocking bomber jackets all the time, every winter. And I've never tried one because I thought it wouldn't fit my figure. I'm already kind of a bigger girl. I don't want to look boxy. But somehow I went to Forever 21 and the merchandise gurus were working when I went in. So I kind of, you know, made friends with one of the, hey guys, I used to work here. I did used to work there. Not this branch in New York. You know, I used to work here. You guys mind helping me? I'm trying to find, you know, a bomber jacket that works. Next thing I know, they go into the back of the store, like the storeroom where like delivery hadn't even been put on the floor yet. And they were like, they picked out maybe 6 styles from back there that hadn't even come out yet. And then they picked a few things from inside. You know, I told them I was looking for a green because green seems to be in this fall. And I wanted to see what green looked like against my skin tone. So they went and dug them out for me, and I was really thrilled. I wanted something warm, not just cute. And they gave me something, they gave me a lot of options with something like this inside. It's just really soft and warm. So I'll show you the jacket. This jacket, thank goodness, the tag is still on it. It's medium, it's $27.90. That's what it looks like. I love this detail here. And then I love all the elastic vibes because, you know, when it's cold you can zip it all up, but you can also like have it just open and just style up the inside a lot. So that's a big deal to me. I really like that. I don't know what this is. I guess Sherpa, maybe that's what the interior lining is made of. I'm not sure. So I like that green jacket so much. I got it in 2 colors, green and black, because you can't go wrong with black. Green I might not be able to pull off for work, but I know I can kind of convince them that this is weather appropriate, even if it's not professional looking. My job's pretty corporate, so we try to dress a bit corporate, and I mean, I can look corporate as much as I want, but if I'm freezing, what good am I to you? So this is the same detail, same stretchy vibe, same wonderful Sherpa lining, and just really just gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. The last thing I got was a pair of shoes. So as I was walking out, I guess towards the cashiers to go pay, the merch guys were putting out shoes this time around, I guess, because when I tried things on in the middle of the floor in front of the mirror. I didn't even go to the fitting room because my lunch break is an hour, and I think to drive there with traffic, 10 minutes. So if you're calculating 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back, plus picking up my food, I didn't have time. And suddenly I see them stacking shoes, and I saw one of the girls that works there looking at the shoes, and I think she grabbed a pair to go, like, if you work in the store, you get to put away whatever you like, just keep putting it in the back, and then at the end of your shift you can buy everything you selected that you put aside. So I saw a girl doing that. One of the employees was grabbing a pair for herself, and I was like, I don't have time to try them on, but they look gorgeous. Do you guys have my size? My size sells out quickly. And they just looked, and luckily, I don't even know how, they hadn't even sold any pair yet. They found only 1 pair of size 9s. I don't know why they had every size but mine. I didn't even try them on. I just was like, thank you, check out. And at the checkout line, I was trying to see if I could fit into them and see if they were my size. There are people behind me. I didn't want to waste time, so I just kind of was like, okay, well, you know what? I hope it works. If it doesn't, I'll bring it back. So here they are. They look really boring, but they're so gorgeous on. I wore them to work today to try to break them in, you know, in case I don't like them or something, just to test them out. Boy, was I wrong. These things are comfy. Like, I thought they would be, you know, clunky and heavy. They're not even heavy. This is like rubber. So they're not heavy. This is, I think, waterproof. I'm just going to use my Aldo spray for the suede part of it. And these guys, they look formal because the guys are wearing, a lot of the men are wearing like leather boots because it's getting colder. So these are my version of leather boots, and I made them look professional somehow. I don't know how. I wore these with my black work pants and the black sweater I just showed you with the zippers, and I looked really professional still, even though everything was like Forever 21, kind of, you know, I was sliding it in there. So yeah, that's these guys. And these were, I believe, almost $30, but I will link them below because for sure they've got to have these on the website.
Yeah, it's P to the K. Yeah, man, my man T-Bow in the building. I be working every day just to make you be my baby. Baby, don't you understand? Tell me, where did I go wrong? I was trying to show some love. See, you got the whole thing wrong. Yeah, I was just thinking about showing you to my mom, but it seems like you don't love me no more. Just from the store I got that diamond ring. Baby, you don't love me no more. Baby, you and me was always meant to be, but I don't really understand. Ain't a mystery, I don't get the scenery. Just try to be your better half. Baby, just the other day you came along. Now you're trying to leave me alone. Tried everything, make you smile. The only thing that stays on my mind. I'm still willing to give it a chance, 'cause I know that I've been so bad. I'm still ready to give it a try. Only you and me, yeah. Baby, you and me was always meant to be, but I don't really understand. Like a mystery, I don't get the scenery. Just trying to be.
Guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I was a little all over the place. It's my first real haul, I should say. And I'm also trying new lights, as you can tell. I'm not really sure if it works because I see shadows. I don't like that. But I, come back from work late and it's dark outside. I can't use daylight, so thus here we are. But I hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.